Now I'm going to cover Captain America. So Captain America is essentially a tanker that's designed for taunting and drawing attention away from your other teammates and onto you. For this, I have Punch Plus. I kept going for the rolls until I finally got Quick on this. Having Punch Plus with Quick is amazing, and it's much better than the other Quick ability because this does significantly more damage. I would highly recommend using this card. Quick Punch Plus. See, Taunt, Quick, draw a card, on KO, gain 122 block, okay? He's all about taunting and blocking and tanking damage. Okay, Quick Punch Plus is useful too, but I feel Punch Plus is better. But the added block on that is still very nice. Just make sure you're using it on weaker enemies. For Dig In Plus, select an ally, taunt all enemies targeting them, gain 384 block, gain 1 counter, draw a Captain America card, okay? I put draw a card on there because drawing cards with him seems to be one of his strengths, and you always want to make sure you have enough cards when you're playing Captain America, since he's kind of based around drawing cards and using them on a regular basis. Here I have Tactician Plus, gain 230 block, give 115 block to all allies, gain 1 counter. You see, again, that's gain 1 counter, okay? So Dig In Plus has gain 1 counter, and Tactician Plus, its special, has gain 1 counter, and you can draw 2 cards. These pair very well together, and then of course down here I have the best defense. I chose this. Captain America gains block equal to damage dealt for 2 turns. Draw 2 Captain America cards, gain 1 counter. Are you seeing this? Gain 1 counter, gain 1 counter, gain 1 counter. That all stacks together very, very nicely if they're used in quick succession from one another. Now for Spang, I was able to get the roll for Quick on it, which is awesome when this card rolls around, because if there's a target that you need to deal heavy damage to, and you can also KO them, you get to draw 2 cards, and it's quick, so you don't even use a move. I also have Shield Bounce. What Shield Bounce does is it damages and taunts each enemy in an area, and it applies 1 week, okay? That lowers their offense by a bit. The damage buff on this, you'll notice that the damage numbers are in green because it received a damage buff as the actual mod for the card. Then of course I have Shield Charge Plus, had to get 2 legendary cards for this, as you'll notice all my cards and all my decks are upgraded. Consume all block to damage each enemy in a line, draw a card for each target, on redraw gain 122 block, exhaust. Now I put on redraw gain 122 block on there because there were times where I did not have the heroism in order to use this. So that's basically just a fail-safe if I need to redraw the card and I also desperately need some block. And sometimes that actually did happen, and that's what the situation called for, so that's precisely why that's on there. Now you'll notice it says consume all block to damage each enemy in a line. So basically, before you use this card, you need to build up as much block as possible. And the way I have this deck set, as I've just explained, it's all about gaining block. Like Captain America is all about gaining block, and then when you've gained as much block as possible, you expend it on Shield Charge when that card pops up